Hello guys, we are back with another Wayfinder video. So, as you maybe noticed, the queues have finally been stabilized and you can enter the game without any serious issues, maybe waiting for 50 or 100 players depending on the time of the day, and you will be on your way to adventure. Considering this, we are going to continue the adventure right where we left off in the last video. So, I have finished the Archon Assault, which I will be featuring in another video with a complete explanation how to beat this boss. So now we have to return to the Highlands and progress the story. Well, the queue has been finally stabilized, but as you can see, the loading time between area is still significant. Brother Megan, so was it at the Ironstone Keep or at the Repository of Knowledge? Not sure. Let's check the Ironstone Keep first. Aha, it was at the Crossroads Foundry, okay.
We meet again, Wayfinder. No luck with the trial of lied. I don't know what you mean. You... Of course. I suppose it was too much to hope I could hide from this forever. I am sorry, Wayfinder. I did not want to lie to you. I call myself Brother Megan, but I am no monk. I was once an Archon, a champion of the Avar Imperium, sworn to carry the light of the architects to the darkest places. The monks of Aurelian were charged to chronicle the wonders of the architects. We'd heard there was trouble at the monastery, that an evil force had taken root there. I thought we'd investigate, weed out the darkness, and save the innocent. I was wrong. Commander Creed said the monks were beyond redemption. He told us to slaughter them all. We could have saved them. We could have tried. We didn't bring justice to Aurelian. Only death. I couldn't stop it. But I wouldn't be a part of it. I fled, and Aurelian fell into the gloom. I couldn't go back to Avar, not knowing what the Archons truly were. So I remained. I became Brother Megan, and I've tried to help and to heal. I was once an Imperial Archon, a champion of the Architects. When my commander told us we had to cleanse vile corruption from this region, I thought we'd be fighting the maze. As we approached Aurelian, the commander told us the monks had made contact with the ones who came before. He said that there could be no mercy. I believed him. I've seen the ghost plagues and fought in the maze. The monks in the Codex halls were only initiates, little more than children. They knew nothing of the precursors or the work being done below. But Creed told us to kill every living thing. Creed saw I had no stomach for the slaughter, and ordered me to guard the storerooms. But that's the only reason I'm still alive. Aurelian collapsed, and the ruins were consumed by shadows. No one else escaped. Everyone, monks, my brothers, everyone died in the darkness.
Something's missing. We've seen the Archon Commander's final battle. He never reached the inner sanctum. If he didn't trigger the gloom collapse, who did? We still need a connection.
I fled before it happened. I only witnessed it from afar. But maybe the storerooms in Aurelian were filled with God's blood. Volcanic fuel. The monks had a massive stockpile. The monks were getting God's blood from the largest mine here in the Highlands, what the Shrikes call the Blodworks. Perhaps there's a clue there. Something to reveal the path forward. I won't ask you for forgiveness. I don't deserve it. Just know that Archon Megan died in Aurelian. What life I have left, I'll give to the people here.
Okay, so we didn't find the direct path to Trial of Light. Lost the waypoint for a minute. So it should be somehow underneath the Ironstone Keep. Okay, so this is the Blodworks. we have a bridge here. Boom gate unavailable. Okay. Seeker Avala. Okay, this is why the game is in early access, so I officially can't hit some things. Stuff like that need to be bugged out before the game goes into release. I think this is the wrong way. Let's take the lift here. Aha, she is here at the waypoint. Okay, nice.
Pardon me, have you seen a smoky worm? About so big from maw to tail? It was here a moment ago and it slipped away before I could determine if it was venomous. Oh, Wayfinder, have you come to help me with my work? Has my... Lord Halar realized how important field research is? She did. She did! Oh, lovely. I've so many experiments for us to try to... I suppose I can help with that. The Shrikes have been going in and out of the Blodworks for a while. I think they're using some sort of ore shard to form a connection. Search the rubble piles around the Blodworks. Should be easy to find one. Just look for a shard absolutely dripping in God's blood. Have fun with the Shrikes. Be careful in there. Now.
Okay, this was easy. For a moment I thought there will be a fetch quest before we can continue the main story. Here, let's go to the next. Okay, more trash. Aha, I have to go back to lava, okay. Somehow I think this is the fastest route. Oh, let's help the guy. Easy in a group.
Maybe if I adjust the ratio of shadow to chaos. I need some more data. Oh, hi, Shard. Let me just amplify the energies and bind it to you and... there we are. Connection. Are you sure I... All right, you have what you need from me. The connection is strong. I'm sure you'll reach the Blodworks and won't be lost forever in the formless void. Fairly sure. Oh, nothing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Mostly sure. Oh, I'm glad I made those adjustments then. I've been working on a spectral harvester, you see, and... Oh, I don't want to bore you with the details. You...
Okay, no side jobs from her. We can move on. Okay. Funny how at the moment mostly what I'm seeing in the game is Wingrave players. Okay. Maybe I am a bit under level. Let's try. Okay, Blodworks. No need to add imbuements at the moment. Maybe in a later run. Okay. Was going to try and heal up myself the shield bash, but that wasn't successful. Something there? Oh yes. Body fragment. Some stuff here, let's pick it up. This is another imbuement point. Okay. We got everything from that room. Let's go to the next.
Get behind me!
It's our third player. Don't see him on the map. No chance getting there with the current skill set. I think we can proceed, but where is the third guy? Not sure.
You know what to do, buddy!
Okay, here we are. All three. Oh, we have a trash goblin. Nice. Blodworks. Okay, got some loot. Cool. So, regarding the exploration, Highlands region, besides the map, the important indicator is in the UI. I show you. From here, no. Okay, right. So regarding exploration, you can check the discoveries journal. In the landmarks, you will see which locations you did visit and which you didn't. Unknown, of course, is those that you didn't visit, and the other important menu is your quest log. In the priority quests, you should be looking for different achievements regarding the dungeons and the difficulties, but also check your side story quest. For example, here it states I need to find the Tomb of the Stone King, and if I remember correctly, I did go through it in another video, but it seems that I didn't get this landmark. So let's track that one. Discoveries in Highlands don't state the Stone King tomb, but I'm sure I did go through it, so it should be somewhere around here. Let's check this area for a bit. Yeah, Crossroads Foundry, okay. The waypoint showing there. Let's see. Yeah, that's for the Blodworks quest. Leave it there. Okay, some riches here. Treasure. So there is a lot of verticality to this game. Like you would expect in traditional MMOs that all you have to do is run around on a leveled plane. Here in Wayfinder, you also have to consider verticality. Is there a cave underneath you, or maybe even above you, any kind of tower or a plateau that could lead you to some treasure. In my opinion, it's a real step up to the traditional MMO formula. It does make the game so much denser. So let's see. We have here. To lead to here, okay. Yep. Well, let's try another route. Is there a route to find the tomb of the Stone King? Or maybe this is completely another place. This is also cool that chests with treasures can be found again, same locations. Okay, so definitely not the tomb of the Stone King, and we have moved to the northern shore of the area. And here is another entrance to the same location, so this is a small maze. Let's continue. Okay. I think this is just another entrance to the same area. Just wanna pick up these two. So even when you are using dodge, you can't avoid collision with enemy units. You can just dash or dodge through them. At least not as Vingre, maybe the other classes, the more mobile classes can do that. It's one of the things I miss a bit from other similar games, like you can use your dash or dodge to just roll behind your enemies and then unleash deadly flurry attacks. Okay then, back to the Blodworks quest. So the Tomb of the King is definitely not in this area, maybe it's somewhere over here. Why would I be able to search for Blodworks connection when I have already done that part of the quest? So early access. Okay, level up, nice. Go this way or go around and try to find the exit closer to the NPC for Yavala, I think. Okay. Free loot. Nothing else, just a few bandits. Okay. Aha, nice. So this is another exit from Blodworks. And it's southwest from the Ironstone Keep. Relatively close to the NPC. And the breach. Can join a fellow friend player. Ah. They have dispersed, okay. Let's talk to Avala first.
Oh, you're back! The worm wasn't venomous, which is superb news, as it did in fact bite me. But I'm curious if it could become venomous if I expose it to flora energy. Sorry. Was your expedition successful? You seem to be in one piece. Of course not. They've been dead for decades. But the spectral harvesters I planted on you may have been able to capture the traces you needed. Don't worry, they're entirely harmless. Mostly. Let me see. Yes, there we are. I'll infuse this into a resonance crystal and... there! Oh, yes, of course. Come back when you have more time. Now, where was that vial of venom?
Why is Avala?
We know that Aurelian collapsed in the gloom during the Archon attack. You've experienced the final moments of the Archon. If the Archons weren't responsible, it must have been the monks. That resonance crystal holds traces of some of the leaders of the Silver Codex. It can take you to their final moments. If these sages were responsible for the collapse, we may be able to use their techniques to control the gloom and undo the damage it has done. So go now and inquire of the dead.
Aha, the fall of the Silver Codex. Time for you to challenge the upper echelons of the Silver Codex. Okay. Okay, so this is a side job or a side quest and it doesn't have a voiceover. So the plants are becoming venomous or sentient. Find some of these mutated plants and collect samples. Okay. Keep an eye on the skies. Falling stars. Okay. Okay, another quest. So let's go and witness the final moments of the Silver Codex. Matrix, I need to process the Argent Hand Gloom Trace. Okay. Now we can witness the Argent Hand. Okay, quite a gap there in my ability power. Can I swap any items? I still lack some materials. I guess these have to be grinded for. Okay, never mind. Let's go like this. I'm sure this will be a bit more difficult. The last dungeon. Interesting leg posture, so I guess the character models actually conform to the terrain underneath. Nice details. Okay, Tomb of the... This is the Tomb of the Stone King. No. Codex Halls, okay. No voiceovers here. Okay. so there is not much toward the base itself.
No, it's not ready. If you activate the Ark, it will destroy us all!
Okay. So it was the first scribe of the Silver Codex that activated the Ark and invited the Gloom. I was, I guess, carried a bit by the higher level players. It is what it is. The important thing is that I finished. This is still the story, so this was the Sphere 1 or the normal difficulty. All of these events, counters, dungeons, bosses, call them what you like, they can be also done with additional sphere, meaning additional difficulty, and additional imbuement, meaning even more difficulty added to them. So for better loot, for better experience. Now before I go back to continue the story quest, I want to look around now in this area and look for the Tomb of the Stone King. I'm sure I have seen it somewhere. Let's see what is this structure under. Oh, well, okay. I think this is it. Tomb of the Stone King. That's it. Okay, I guess I can move on. So this is this was much easier than I expected. What's this? Another area boss. Okay, these guys are goblins. I do have the revenge quest for them. Still no players around, so I'm not gonna activate the stone and invite the elite enemies on it. Let's see what else can we check out. Thank you very much. Okay, we got the gloom touched plants. Might as well. Can't travel while in combat. Okay. Not really combat. It's fine. destroy the dark meteorite. Ah. Okay, not really. Didn't have to go back to the NPC, okay. Look. Maybe we can find something interesting. Now we are back with the meteorite.
Get behind me!
Or was it just enough? Okay, bring the conflux arc to Omen. Ask Megan about the falling stars. Okay, we can do that. Project Revenge now needs 1000 goblins, okay. I have a feeling I will untrack that quest for now. Refill flasks, nice. Okay. Salvagers near the stables. Not much there. Let's look at Faller, okay. New vectors of the gloom. Falling stars, okay. We have to investigate, okay. Breach over there. Travel to Gloom Tear Dungeon. Okay. Okay, so this is a new one for me. What? Definitely a new one. Okay. It's nice one to jump fast over the last one. The reward was not something spectacular, but bear in mind this is a zone, open world, right? So any kind of reward is a reward. I wonder if we can explore the area a bit more. Okay. It is what it is. Back to the story missions. So we need to bring conflicts to all men in Skylight. It happened. One more time. Somehow I am in combat. Okay. Flasks. Try to fast travel now. Okay, loading screens between larger areas are still a bit slow. Okay, not bad. Let's go on foot. Need to use fast travel in the main town.
Mystery deepens. The sages were preparing a final defense, but they didn't destroy Aurelian. That must have been the first. And there was something about her. No. If the first triggered the collapse, surely she died with the rest of the Silver Codex. But this conflux arc could be the key. This is how they triggered the Gloom collapse. It's ruined, but it's possible Lord Halar can learn something from it.
Okay.
Ah, our stalwart champion. Yes, Omen told me what you found. Dire news, to be certain. Yet with this storm comes a lining of brilliant silver, no? We have here an opportunity to study what could be considered forbidden knowledge. Leave this with me, Wayfinder, and I will find out what I can. Though learning anything of merit may take me some time. For now, I would return to Omen. I am sure she has need of you.
Okay. Oh, nice armor.
Consider what we've seen. Aurelian collapsed and lost. Skylight attacked. Our world thrown into the gloom. And through it all, one common thread. The precursors, monsters from our myths. The precursors. Those who came before. The ancient enemies of the Arks who opposed creation and were cast into the formless void. I formed the Seekers to find the truth behind the legends. There was a world that came before ours. There are ruins and relics that weren't built by human hands. The work of the precursors. And now it seems 30 years ago, the Codex was working with the precursors, and Aurelian was pulled into shadow. And 1 year ago, a monster attacked Skylight and unleashed the gloom. I destroyed the precursor that attacked Skylight. Are there others still out there? Was unleashing the gloom the extent of their scheme? Or is there worse to come? We need to know more. The first said she was hoarding the gifts of the precursors in her repository of knowledge. It's time to seize those secrets.
Okay.
Lord Halar is still studying this conflux arc, but we have a minor victory. Your brush with the first gave us the traces we need. You now have a connection to the repository of knowledge. The entrance is deep in the Highlands, past the Crossroads Foundry in the Ironstone Keep. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay, repository. We can go there now. Take this opportunity to talk to another NPC. Okay. Helper coins. Let's check out the repository. Loading. So we should fast travel. This is all the way south on the map. Going on foot is too long.
So this is the repository of knowledge. Perhaps it's just because of all the time I've spent watching you in Aurelian. But it feels so familiar. Be careful, my friend. This is where the Codex and the First work directly with the Gloom. There's no telling what dangers may lie ahead.
Fair enough. I am a bit under level. I'm sure that there are players higher level than me going into this, so the normal difficulty shouldn't be a problem. If last two dungeons were a good example. Okay, here we are.
I know these halls. Floors scratched by fallen tools. The tang of arcanic energies in the air. Worried whispers. Initiates racing to the next experiment. Secrets waiting to be found. Yes, sorry, my friend. I don't know what came over me. I've never been here, and yet I feel as though...
Okay. As if some kind of a light is following me in my footsteps. Game froze. Not good. Early access, I guess. Nothing we can do but try to restart it promptly. Okay, it's still stuck. Starting a new game. "26 people, around 2 minutes to entry." Okay, it was under 2 minutes, so it was like maybe 15 to 20 seconds waiting for the queue. Okay, one more time into the fray. Here we are. Somehow this dungeon is different now. I guess it was meant to be like that. mushrooms. Another event. Metal simulation. Before I can pick up the wood. Okay. A chunk of health there.
You won't get through me!
That was a bit too much, but we survived. Too bad I died. Can't pick up the loot. Where to now? I guess. Never mind. That wasn't supposed to happen, I get. Yes. Got a journal. Quest, okay. Poison storm, I guess. around there. And final encounter of the dungeon.
You won't get me.
Okay, nice. That was it. I was under the impression that we are going to finish it by just looking at the level 24 player. Well, loading. Return to nowhere. Yeah. Let's see what is Omen going to say.
Could you sense it? Could you feel her presence? The first. The mind behind the Silver Codex. I don't... Perhaps I'm just imagining things. I don't sleep much anymore.
Okay, Lord Healer. There's something new for us.
There you are. This is a wondrous thing. An elemental conflux indeed. This first, I can't recreate the device, and just as well. We wouldn't want one of these loose in the world. But I am working with the principles of it, the pieces of it. And I've had a breakthrough. Use the Echo Matrix. Combine the conflux arc with your Gloom Dagger. If I'm correct, it will let you use 2 imbuements with the dagger to twist the gloom in greater ways. It's not yet what we need, not yet a tool that can undo the damage and rebuild the world. But...
Okay. Can't use mouse, have to use space. Craft the item, okay. Dagger is now upgraded.
Let's see what he's done with your dagger. Yes, I thought I'd lost you, you know. All of you. When the Eldrin attacked Skylight. When we faced the... Precursor. We'd been through so much together. There was no time to mourn. The world was broken by the fall. It took all that I had to rally the new Seekers and fortify Skylight. It was months before I had a moment to study the Precursor's sword. Yes, I suppose you didn't know. The Precursor's sword could cut through the gloom. It's how they breached the Gloom Gate. It took time, but Lord Halar and I were able to break it down while preserving its power to shape the gloom. That's how we made the Gloom Daggers. You have a shard of the Precursor's sword. I had to try. Somehow I knew you were still out there. That your echo remained. That's what we do, isn't it? Even when the victory seems like an... But let us return to the fight. Let's see what this conflux arc can do. The first is hiding somewhere in the repository of knowledge. I'm sure of it. She's carved out a sanctum within the gloom. A sliver of reality. Whatever secrets she's hoarding will be... Her ability to shape the gloom is remarkable. But she must be drawing on vast elemental forces. With the conflux arc bound to your dagger, you can shape the gloom with different elements. Nothing is certain, my friend. But I believe it will. I just need to study the elemental energies and look for patterns. Return to familiar places, but use mutators to shape them with your dagger.
Okay, so we have to basically do more expeditions with 2 modifiers so that we can find the first. Well, it's almost a 2-hour stream, so I will conclude it here and leave defining the first quest for another video. I would conclude that the game is working pretty good at the moment. As you can see, 2 hours and I didn't get booted out of the game, except for that glitch when the game froze. That is another issue. But I was able to get back to the game in under 2 minutes, so it's fine actually. If you are interested, I would recommend that you try the game if you can. I'm sure you will have as much fun at least as I had making this video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to follow more content like this, and see you in the next video.